Whew. Damn. Sometimes I forget I look like that. Huh. Yikes. Yikes. Oh my days. Whew. I'm about to get inundated with joggers. It is the crack of dawn, kind of. And man, it went from high to low to high, like schizophrenia, real quick. 1 minute I'm just chilling, filming, vibing, chucking down the tent, getting some shots, winding down from the day, to, you'll see it, Judith Karen III coming up asking me all this and that, and then cutting to the point where I'm basically doing the work of her grandson that probably doesn't visit her, allegedly. All I know is walking up to strangers and interviewing them is sus, especially because afterwards she mentioned that she was recording me. If you're out there, lady, I do not consent to that. I guess you have video of me forever, but don't post that for profit. Tonight, gorgeous little park in one of the richest neighborhoods. You'll see it. We start off with a tour, how we do, to scope out and orienteer the area. The architecture is different, but you'll see that. Oh. It's now the weekend, but man, super glad I didn't have work the next day. What did I? Oh, wow, this, oh my gosh, parrots. Gorgeous. This is, I gotta come film here. Oh look, turkeys even. Gorgeous. I wonder if you can, first of all, let's come, this is community garden. This is gorgeous. I had no idea this was here. Wow. So today we're headed south down the hills through all the gorgeous shrubbery. We're venturing a bit further towards these reserves and other beautiful, surprisingly beautiful nature wildlife spots in Sydney, of all places. There's this place I really want to see called Shits Rose Park, right? Purely because of the name. Can't lie, like it's Australia. Like, there's nothing special about a park shoved in amongst a bunch of apartments here. So obviously we got to see for ourselves. Empty case. Oh my days, it's a chassis. Fuck. PC chassis is on. Oof. Damn. That might have to come home. All right, okay. This is the vibe. Maybe not that random dent, but everything else. Chef's kiss. Quiet, desolate. You could roll down the hill if you wanted. Just gorgeous little retro setting. Not even too much rust. Stained wood, painted wood. Eucalyptus. Even these, they got picnic tables. See, this is what a neighborhood should look like. This is in the middle of winter, guys. Herbicide. Okay. Well, I probably just got diabetes, cancer, and a multitude of scleroses. and antibiotic infections, diseases from walking here, but that's cool. As long as the bugs don't get to live, right? Yo, they put yard sales in the park. That's what's up. Wow, this is easy. If someone were to hypothetically, obviously I never would, come here and camp, it would be pissy. You do the playground, the benches, you do the tables, even that rock if you had to. They're every damn where. They got banana palms over there. It would be too easy. It really would. Gorgeous. Here's me thinking that Sydney doesn't give a toss about its people, right? They have a bus that goes to Cremorne. Who would have thought? It only leaves from basically Circular Quay. Interesting. And it only, oh well, that's why. It only goes once in a blue fucking moon. Okay, alright, okay. Oh, typical Sydney. Typical Australia. Eh? Ah, it's been a long time coming. Now, came to shoot this video. But no, there's some gorgeous little alleyways. I will give it that. My only complaint is like the severe lack of parking. I forgot, have Sydneyites evolved so highly that they don't need to drive everywhere now, they just fly. God sends angels themselves to come, like an Uber service, and just lift them up under the armpits and just, ooh, let's go to the rocks. Let's go to Taronga Zoo. So it was meant to be around here, but before we cut to the main event, Sydney's such an interesting place. Like, in a Middle Eastern, upper middle class Jewish neighborhood, you wouldn't expect old school houses like this. Free heater, damn. Around. It's actually a really cool part of the neighborhood. You can see the horizon. There's a little garden. In another video, maybe the next video. Cute little garden. It's named after a chick. Back to the clip. I'm hungry, tired. Shout out to F1 areas, man. Shout out, shout out. Shout out to not having automatic gates. We love that. Anyway, if you look on the map, you will see that one. They have bike lanes here, but only on one side. The two, that there's a kids park. And I'm not trying to hang around kids park under any circumstances. Heaps of little gorgeous little side streets and hills mixed with multi-family apartments. True proper upper middle class. To be fair, these families are probably worth 7-8 million. Sorry, 7-8 figures. That you'd have to be to like put a thing of your street on your wall, like to diner screw it into your house. You have to have some level of either micro penis mentality or yeah, no, that's the only reason I can think of that you'd want to do that. I mean, I say upper middle class because like we still got bogans and they still play. Oh, that's a shame. That's actually a shame. I'm parking from the garage, fair enough. Door handles are gone though. What's going on here, lads? tonight we have to be very subtle because there's a lot of hills and this is a very white neighborhood. Ooh. Howdy, how we doing? Oh, it is very wet outside. Very, very wet. Thank you so much for spending time with me now. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know where else I should go. On the list is a bunch of locations I'll yap about in future. Thing is, the internet doesn't know how beautiful Polynesia really is. And yes, this place technically counts. But if you could chop it up into little pieces, Australia, that's exactly what the rest of Polynesia looks like, except better. Why? Because there's less Australians, obviously. I feel like more people need to hear that you can survive this insane housing market, these rough weather conditions, and that it's not all over just yet. Thank you so much for watching.